What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Scoops, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about how the COVID-19 pandemic has inspired me, has inspired my life, and has built me up so much, man. You guys probably don't even understand. You're probably like, what the hell is this dude talking about? I'm going to explain to you guys, man. But before I do, man, give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. Alright, y'all, so just a little bit of background. So, I think it was like November or so last year when a friend of mine came up to me and he offered me a job working at the Fort Lauderdale airport, right? And to me, I was like, damn, man, this is a really good opportunity because living here in South Florida, it's incredibly difficult to find really good work here, especially if it's going to be making like, 40, 50 a year. That's a good job here, you know what I mean? So I reluctantly took it, even though I was used to working for myself. So, I went through all the background checks, I got my badge, I got my clearance and all that stuff, you know what I mean? And I worked it for a while, man, but I want to say after like a month or so, I started to feel like one of the sheep, man. Especially when I was in this one situation where, alright, so you can park at the airport if you want, but you have to pay that big ass garage fee or whatever to park for the day. So I didn't want to do that. So what everybody did was we would park at the employee parking lot, right, which was about 4 miles away from the airport. And so I would park there. I would go to the bus stop every day. The same people were there. The same driver would pick me up. I walked through the same line. I go to the same place. I work with the same people. And you know what? That was just kind of hard for me. You know what I mean? I just couldn't really get into that, man. At first it did feel good, man. I was kind of proud of what I was doing. It was union, and everybody's like looking up to me like, yo, you have a really good job right now. You know what I mean? And that felt pretty good. But to tell you the truth, it just didn't last, man. It just didn't last. Probably after, a couple months, I was just kind of thinking like, yo, this isn't me, and no matter what anybody thinks, I'm just gonna have to let this job go, man, because I just can't be one of the sheep. Hey, mad props to everybody that's out there. I'm not putting anybody down by any means for having a great job and following through with it, man, because I know that's security and I know that's what most of you guys want, man. But just me, myself, honestly, man, I'd rather sleep in a freaking laundry room or a staircase or some shit than have to have somebody telling me what to do every freaking day in and day out, writing my schedule for me. I just can't have that, man. Alright, so I still kept working for a little while, but I started realizing that people are wearing these masks and stuff. I'm like, man, why are they wearing masks? Like, what's going on? Nobody at the airport was really telling us about this, and our government hadn't said nothing to us, and I did find out, of course, after doing some research about the coronavirus. Lo and behold, there's a coronavirus going on, and that's why everybody's wearing these masks now, right? And I'm like, you know what, alright, sheep, I'm being told what to do, I'm not used to this. And so really, I just freaking moved on, you know what I mean? I quit, I told the boss, I'm sorry, I can't do it anymore. He's asking me like, what happened? And honestly, nothing happened. Everything just happened right here, it just clicked to me. It just clicked, just like that. This isn't for me. I need to work for myself, right? So shortly after I quit was when the lockdown started, right? And if any of you guys have been following me for a while, you'll know, like, as soon as the lockdown started, I knew I was going to be sitting up in the daggone house forever long. I don't know how long, I didn't know how long we were going to have to stay inside the house. So I was like, man, I'm going to be productive then, So I went ahead and I made 60 beats in 30 days. And I know a lot of you guys follow me doing that, man. And that really put me on my purpose right there, man. And once I started doing that, I felt like, yes, I made the right decision, right? But as I'm making this right decision, I have a few things going on, right? For one, a good thing that's going on in my head is that, I'm getting really better at mastering my craft. I'm getting faster, I'm getting efficient. I'm waking up early, I'm getting everything done that I need to get done, right? But then the bad thing that was happening to me was people are starting to talk about me behind my back. People in my circle, they start to run into their mouth, right? And I'm hearing it, but I'm pretending that I don't hear it, right? Because this is what they saying. Scoops, man, he just quit his job. He can't hold down the job. What's wrong with him? He's just sitting in his room all day. He ain't doing nothing with his life, you know. We need to have an intervention with this guy, right? And that's what they saying. But they don't realize that I'm in here. I'm up early, dog, making 2 beats, making a video, editing the video, throwing it on you. Man, this takes a lot of work, right? And to me, this is like the most disrespect, right? So, but they don't understand it, right? And I get that, right? It just looks like I'm sitting in my room all day, right? Because I am. And a lot of you other guys out there that are mastering your craft, maybe you're up in the studio all day working on music. Maybe, you know, you're probably getting some of the same type. So I see that, right? But I ain't really worried about it, you know what I mean? Because I'm just gonna stay on my path. Because as I did that, not just mastering my craft and getting better at what I'm doing, right? I also realized what I want to do with my life, right? And that's what I started doing. And as I did that, you know, these same friends that are talking behind my back, they still hit me up. Hey, you want to go hang out, man? You want to go get some drinks and all that stuff like that? And I'm like, nah, I can't. I'm not going out to have drinks. I'm working. Look, oh man, you ain't doing nothing. You know, you just at home. Yeah, well, you know what, man? I'm just not feeling it tonight. You know what I mean? I just had to go like that, you know? So I started to see a lot of people, they start fading away. But you know what? That's cool though, because I need them to fade away. Because I also realized that all these people, they trying to get me to go out there, they want me to hang out with them, man, they just wasting my time and they setting me back from the work that I really have to do, right? The work that I have to do is, yes, it's in the house. I am just sitting home, right? But this is the work I have, this is my job. So these people, they talking behind my back, and what I realized was that, yes, these people are right. They're telling me that, yo, you can't do that. But I realized they're talking about themselves. They can't do that. Nah, they're not going to sit up in a room and make videos. They're not going to learn video editing, right? They're not going to watch all these tutorials to figure out how to do these things. They can't. So they absolutely right. They cannot do this, right? So this is what I mean when I said the coronavirus was inspiring to me and has helped me so much, right? Because if we did not have this pandemic, right, I would not have ever had the time or the excuse even to be able to sit myself here in my studio and try to make these beats and try to make these videos and to learn all these things. So it actually gave me the time that I needed to pursue my dream, and I'm gonna keep pursuing it. And these friends, so-called friends, right, that are giving me shit about it, right, they still there hitting me up. You know what I mean? They hit me up all the time. You know what? And I'm still fucking busy, man. Excuse my French, I'm still busy. You know what I mean? So, long story short, I'm not gonna hold you guys up, man. I know you got stuff to do, but I want you guys to take my example, right, that I just gave you, and use it for yourself, right? Because what I'm realizing in my old age, right, I ain't old, right, but I'm about to be 40 soon, right? So, but what I'm starting to realize is that no matter what happens, some bad stuff might happen, right? And I feel like I'm in a really down place, right? The longer I keep myself there, I just stay there forever, man. But every time I move up a little bit higher, right? So what do they say? What goes up must come down. So that's what I'm trying to say, guys, man. When everything starts to go down, man, be happy about it, man. So COVID-19, yeah, it was a messed up time, right? It's been a hard year. You know, I didn't make as much money this year as I made last year. But so what? Look how much further I've come. Look how much further you've come, right? As a person, as an individual. You know, so sometimes the bad is actually good, man. You know, and I want you guys to realize that, man. So anyway, I'm not going to hold you guys up, you know. Just a few words of wisdom from your boy Scoops. And I hope that you got something out of it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. It's really going to help the algorithm. And hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And I'll check you guys next time, man. Peace.